What's up guys, JL Folks here from Road Angler TV and welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I'm back out on Watts Bar Lake on the Tennessee River. Fishing out over at Blue Springs today. I haven't fished over here since Hurricane Helene hit. So this is my first spot, one in 3 or 4 days. So we're gonna get on some fish. Y'all stay tuned. All right guys, we're out here over near Blue Springs Marina. I haven't fished over here in a while since Hurricane Helene, so I have no idea what it's going to be like. This spot has kind of been a hit or miss for me. I have caught a couple nice bass here though, so hopefully we can at least get on one good one, but we shall see. We're in the summer months now, so it's about 6:45 I think right now. I went to another spot right before this that my dad showed me, but I don't think I'd be able to really get a kayak in there, so kind of wasted a little time there. But I'm at a new spot now and we should be able to catch some fish here, so y'all stay tuned. That was a blow up. Sure is. We're gonna go over there and throw a frog. Let's do that. Just saw a blow up right over here. Right by this tree. A little spro frog. You know there's a bass up under this tree. Oh, I won't hit a frog. A lot easier to skip now. That was a bass. Yeah. Not very big. We will take him. All right, we got that skunk off, y'all. Let's go. He's not too happy. All right, guys, got our first fish of the day. Let's go. Little guy, but a little picky. See you, buddy. Nice. All right, maybe the bass are waking up now. I want the cast. Let's turn it around. That's a fish. Little guy. Let's go. I think they're waking up now. All right, right, second fish right there, guys. They're hitting it like right on the drop, which is what we want. Good stuff. Yeah, I think that that heavier weight might have been kind of scaring them off a little bit. But, you know, as soon as I switch to this little smaller weight right here, now it's doing some work. So, see if we can catch us a limit. Fish. All right. Number 3, y'all, just came off. Let's go. There we go. It's a decent one. Thanks, buddy. All right, we'll let him go. All right, guys, well, I had a fun day out here on the water over at Blue Springs Marina. I caught a few fish, lost a couple fish, but came close to getting a limit, but ended up getting 3 fish. Definitely gonna be out here tomorrow and the next couple of days, so y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back to day 2, back out on Watts Bar at my favorite spot on the lake so far. I'm at the Magic Tree spot. Haven't been here in a month, so we'll see how good the fishing is, but usually it's pretty good. Usually we catch a good bit of fish over here, but yeah, day 2, got out here a little late. It's about 11 o'clock, but we're gonna fish for the next 5 hours and see what we get. Y'all stay tuned. That's a fish. Finally. Let's go. We finally got a fish. We finally got one, guys. It has been a freaking grind today, but we got one. Awesome. Barely felt that one. Feels good to catch fish. Thanks, buddy. You got any more friends in there? All right, guys. Well, I had a super fun time out on Watts Bar. Definitely dog days of summer, so the fishing was kind of slow. I was planning on getting more footage the next day, but ended up going out for like 6 hours and not getting a single fish. Ended up breaking off on something big, but that was the only bite I had the whole entire day, and I was right up under those docks and everything like usual. Totally different fishing than last month. But anyways, I thought this would be a good time to kind of talk about the future of the channel and what I plan on doing next year and stuff, and what I plan on doing for the rest of this year. So basically, I'm going to start putting my focus more into next season. This year has been a lot of fun just kind of getting to know the area of East Tennessee, the Tennessee River, Watts Bar Lake, the Holston River, a bunch of rivers and lakes around the area, and just kind of getting to know how the fishing works around there and what lures work, and getting to know some people. I made some good friends like Josh Sharp and John Dalton. And it's just been a great year so far, and definitely plan on fishing the rest of the year. So I plan on keeping my new canoe Flint for the rest of the year, but I do plan on investing in a new kayak very soon. So one of the big upgrades I'm going to do very soon is upgrade my battery. Right now, the battery I have for my trolling motor runs out in about 4 to 6 hours, depending how hard I'm pushing it. But if I'm just like, going a couple miles on that thing, it'll die pretty quick. So that's one of the things I need to upgrade next, and I plan on doing pretty soon. So besides that, I pretty much plan on keeping the same setup for the rest of the year. One of the big game changers that I was able to do this year was buy a new truck. As a lot of you know that have been following the channel for a while, I've been driving a minivan for about the last 10 years. And basically I had that because I was in a band and I had to lug my band around and equipment because I was touring a lot, and that kind of sparked the whole thing with Road Angler TV. So that's another thing to talk about, is the name of this channel, Road Angler TV. And I want to do some expansion to the channel within the next year. I want to make more content revolved around hunting and stuff as well, because I haven't done any hunting before, and that's something I definitely want to get into. And then also road stuff. Like, I plan on doing some upgrades to my truck. I might make a video about my new truck and how I lug my kayak around. And just having that new truck is a big game changer for me. And mostly because I've only been able to car top like a 10-foot or 11-foot kayak. So weight was a big issue for me when it came to transportation and getting on the water. And it would take so long to get on the water, on and off the water, having to put the kayak on my roof and everything. So having a truck bed now makes things much easier. I do eventually plan on getting a trailer, but I have to get a trailer hitch installed and all that. So right now I'm going to kind of slowly upgrade as I go. And now I've got a truck bed, so I'm definitely planning on getting a new kayak by next year. So that leads to the next thing, is I definitely want to start getting into tournaments next year. That's going to be a big goal of mine. And to do that, I want to get a good enough kayak that I can take out on the water and feel comfortable that I'm kind of in the same ballpark as everybody else, because I've always kind of lagged behind everybody else, because this has been a hobby of mine that I've really enjoyed. And now I kind of want to take it to the next step. And getting a new kayak is going to be a big upgrade for me and this channel as well. I own several guitars. What you're seeing right now is my studio in Nashville. One of these guitars I own is like the price of a new Hobie. So I definitely plan on investing more into this channel. But as of right now, I'm not making any money off this channel. I lost my monetization a while back because I stopped posting videos for about a year. And I truly regret that. So I'm still working up that watch time. So every like, every share, every view, it all goes a long way in supporting this channel. So I do appreciate that. That kind of leads to the next thing, is what kind of kayak do I plan on getting? Well, I've got a few in mind. One that I just saw recently that was just released at iCast is the new kayak that has the jet engine, or the jet motor in it. The jet motor. So it's kind of like a jet ski in a way, and they can get up to like 7 miles per hour. So that's an option I'm kind of looking at. The other options I'm looking at is probably a Hobie PA12, and then putting a Newport NK 180 on it. And then also I'm kind of looking at the New Canoe U10 as well, which may be the option I go with. I prefer a smaller kayak for maneuverability reasons and transportation. So I think the New Canoe U10 is kind of like that perfect. It's wide enough, so it's great for like a lake and stuff, and then you can also get out on the river, and it'd be perfect for
in my 5-foot truck bed without like a bed extender or anything. So definitely considering a U10. So probably one of those three, or another likely option is a native Slayer Max 10. And I know they got the new Slayer LTE, but it doesn't have as many features as the Max 10. So that's another kayak I've really been intrigued on for a while. I've been kind of looking at that one, and that's kind of like the perfect setup for kind of what I'm going for. But plan on getting that for more of like the tournament option, and then, you know, for being out on the lakes and bigger water. I do plan on keeping my New Canoe Flint as like my main river kayak because it's such a great river kayak, and I got so many accessories for it. That's why I'm also leaning towards the New Canoe U10, is I got a bunch of accessories already for my Flint that could go right onto the U10. So that's kind of where I'm at with kayaks. I do plan on investing into that early next year before spring. I just bought a new truck, so my money's pretty depleted after that. But that is definitely one of my next upgrades for the channel. Another big upgrade I'm going to do is a new motor. The trolling motor I got now is the best $200 I've ever spent. That Newport Kayak Series trolling motor is awesome. Like, it's great. The only thing I really need to upgrade is the battery. But I do plan on getting like an NK180 and upgrading to that, just because it comes completely out of the water. It's a little faster, it's more slick. So I definitely plan on getting one of those in the near future. I also plan on upgrading some rods and tackle. So about 6 months ago, my van was broken into when I was getting it fixed at a car place, and I had a bunch of tackle and other stuff stolen. I had a PA system stolen out of it. Sucked. I didn't even plan on keeping my van overnight, and that happened. So yeah, so a lot of my tackle was taken from me, so I do have to invest in some new tackle. I do plan on investing in some new rods, which kind of also leads into the next thing, which is in the wintertime, I do plan on like reaching out to a bunch of brands. I got to start getting some discounts on tackle and rods and stuff because it's expensive. Not only am I funding a music career, I'm also funding this as well. And I do talk about this channel as being my retirement plan. So this is a long-term thing I'm invested in with this channel, and I do plan on keeping it up for many years to come. But yeah, getting some new rods and tackle, that's in the game. And definitely reaching out to some brands, you know, maybe getting with a new kayak company, you know, getting on one of their teams. I used to be on the Vibe Kayaks team, as a lot of you know. That didn't really work out. You know, it worked out for a while. I had a good time with them. It was just too much drama and stuff, and I wasn't a huge fan of the kayaks, and I kind of wanted to venture out into some new stuff. And I fell in love with New Canoe. I have reached out to them, but I haven't gotten a reply yet. Anyone over at New Canoe, hit me up. I'd love to be on the team. But anyways, besides that, plan on running the Flint for the rest of the year, doing some upgrades. I may get an NK180 before I get another kayak, just because that'll be a game changer, and the Flint would probably go really fast with it on it. So that's another thing I'm thinking about. But definitely plan on doing more river trips too. I've been out on the lake a lot. I want to get more out on the river. That's one of my favorite ways of fishing. Another thing that prevented me from doing that is not having a truck, because if you go with people, you kind of have to have another vehicle to run kayaks back and forth up and down stream. So that's another game changer. And with it being 4-wheel drive, I can get to more places that are off the grid. So really looking forward to that. But anyways, thanks for watching the video. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.